Hey guys, so I'm going around and I want to share my favorite plants of the month of June. And this Pan Am plant, oh my God, I'll have to insert a picture of her when I first got her. I don't even know if you could appreciate how big she's gotten. She's really grown well under these lights. I love this Pylia, let me tell you, she is gorgeous. I love the color. She just surprised me. I didn't expect her to be that fabulous a plant, honestly. I just thought, let me try it. And I also, at the time, bought this Pylia. I forget what it's called, Devil something, or I don't know. But it's also starting to get that pretty color under these lights as well. And it's grown quite a bit. But this one, oh my gosh. I'll try to insert a picture above of what she looked like when I first shared her with you guys. So she is #1 on my favorites for the month of June. Now the second one on my list, you know I had to have some Hoyas on this list, right? This, oh my God, Lisa Australis, or Australis Lisa. Look at that. Now I combined two plants that I had, chopped it back quite a bit, and boy did she bush out. I also cut off a strand that was had reverted, and I added that to the regular Australis right here, which I'm about to share because she is also on the list. And here we go. Do you see? Where's she going? I'm not sure, but she just keeps growing and growing and growing. And I tell you, she really came a long way because I'd forgotten her upstairs and neglected her, unfortunately. She needs a little bit more water than your typical Hoya. Both these do. So, unfortunately, I had her in a bright room before. Sorry for the cord. But, yeah. So, anyway, she's bounced back. I added that cutting from the other one into here, gave her a trellis, and she is super happy. So that's 2 and 3. Let's see who else. So number 4 here is my beautiful, beautiful Scindapsus Exotica. Look at the size of these leaves. My goodness. I can't tell you how much I love this plant. And suddenly, it's had a wonderful growth spurt. Not even sure why, but whatever. She initially, look, she's starting to, oh my God, she's so pretty. I don't know whether to move her from here. She's so happy in this section. She only gets morning sun and seems to be super happy. Actually, I do have a light, a grow light that I turn on. Nothing fancy, just, you know, those grow bulbs in a regular light fixture. And she's doing really well here. Also next to her, so this is what, number 5? I'm losing count. Is my Mandula. Look at that baby. Now she was upstairs in the plant room, which is a lot brighter. But quite frankly, I started to worry that it was too much. So I brought her back down here. And she seems to be happy with this morning sun. So that is what, number 5? And then here I have my Philodendron Heteracea, heartleaf philodendron, which is my second one. She's doing beautifully. She's grown so much, and she seems to like this location as well. All right, let's see. Let's go upstairs, see what we can find. Okay, so number 6 is my Philodendron Mayoi. Now this thing, I struggled with her for a little bit, trying to get to know what she wants from me. And then one day I thought I overwatered her and took her into the other room, which is just morning light, and kind of put a towel underneath to soak up some of that extra moisture. And, you know, then her leaves started looking funny. So I brought her back in here And lo and behold, look how beautifully she's responded. So I think she likes this very bright room. I'm trying to get the watering down. But there are 2 plants in here. And tell me if I'm wrong. I think she's a crawler. So I think I'm going to get a different pot. Pot them up in there. I don't know if I should give them a poll. If you guys have any opinions or experience with the Mayoi, please let me know what you think would be best for this plant. Okay, so that I believe was number 6. Next. All right, next on the list, 7 I believe, is this Regal Shields. And look at that beauty. That's a new leaf. Oh my God, I just can't get over how beautiful this plant is. And she's doing very well. Only had her for a little bit, but it's pretty amazing. I love this plant. Can't tell you how much I love this plant. But it's doing fabulous in my care so far. So I don't want to jinx it. Seems like when I say that, then things start going south. All right, so over here is my other favorite. And this one has been a favorite of mine since I bought it. You talk about Carefree and just so beautiful. This is my Alocasia, the name, Cuculata. Let's get the name. I'm sorry, guys. I'm trying to do this on a run. Cuculata, which I believe there's a name, another name for it, Buddha hands. It's such a beautiful plant. It keeps just shooting out these beautiful, beautiful leaves for me. Carefree, never gives me any grief. Now she's getting pretty solid in here. And, you know, as she gets bigger, you know, I have no idea where I'll put this plant, but I'll make room. She's not going anywhere. I love this plant. All right, let's see what's next on the list. Next on my list of favorites is my beautiful, beautiful Crimson Queen. Now, this one came to me a couple years ago, tiny little cutting. And she took her sweet time to start shooting out growth. But she has been so beautiful. Now, I noticed these are kind of yellowing. That one back there probably needs to be chopped off. Some people believe you should chop these off, that it strains the plant, or I don't know. It takes too much energy because there's no chlorophyll. But look at that leaf. She is a gorgeous, gorgeous plant. I love her. She's doing really well up here. I have grow lights here. I turned it off so she wouldn't look so yellow. I wanted you to appreciate her. And then next to her, another one that's doing so beautifully is my Chelsea, Hoya Chelsea. You know, this is going to end up being about 20 plants, I believe. All my plants are my favorites. And they're all doing so well. So, I mean, it's hard to narrow it down. But I'm just going through the ones that are really, really just impressing me with the growth and the beauty. My Hoya Chelsea. She is a beauty as well. Okay, on to the bedroom. Before I go on to the bedroom, I can't ignore my beautiful, beautiful, how can I get the lighting right for you guys? Sorry. My Cupria. She is seriously the comeback queen. This is an old leaf that's going. She shot this one out. I had one leaf for a while, and I thought, oh, that's it. I ruined this plant. It's not going to come back for me. But here she is. Got to get her in the right light. I'm sorry. So you can really see how beautiful that leaf is. There we go. That's better. Isn't that gorgeous? Okay, I've lost count. So I'm going to review what I have, and then we're going to go into the bedroom. Put this back. So again, before I go into the bedroom, I found another Hoya variegata. She has grown quite a bit for me in the short time I've had her. She's doing beautifully. Look at those pretty pink leaves. I'm just like loving her. And I had one before that it was a cutting. It wasn't well rooted and I got involved. It was doing good in perlite, but then I decided to change it to stratum, and then it went downhill quite fast. But this one, all I did was pot her up, and she is doing beautifully. She loves this window. So I can't make a favorites video without coming back to this beauty, my Philodendron Lisa. Oh, I love this plant. Now, she doesn't normally sit down here on the floor, my forest floor. She's not usually down here. She's usually on a night table. Gets a little bit of morning sun, but look at how beautiful these leaves are. Gorgeous plant. Very carefree. Hasn't given me any grief whatsoever. So she's definitely on the fave list. And then next to her is Syngonium. Look at that. This is a combination pot. So let's see. I had Berry Illusion in here, which now I believe this is the Berry Illusion. And then there's a Creamy Illusion. Now, I thought they were all the same. They look so similar. But I don't know. What do you think? I'm not sure, but it's gorgeous. And I finally figured out how to handle a Syngonium. Believe it or not, I killed quite a few off. But they just like light. Give them light and they'll repay you. All right. All right, before I get off this floor, I have to add this beautiful peace lily. This is my Platinum Mist, which has grown quite a bit. Now, I don't know if you guys have been following me, but if you go back in my videos, you'll see I had the Platinum Mist and the Jessica, I believe they call it. I got them both at the same time, and when I checked their roots, they were seriously root bound, pot bound, whatever the term is. And I potted them up and they've done beautifully, but this one has really, really grown for me quite a bit. And I just love the shades of green and that kind of silvery sheen. Now, I've moved her a few times. One thing I'm finding out about these peace lilies, I have a fan in here and I try to circulate the air because it gets pretty warm in my bedroom here. And I don't think they really like that. So, but anyhow, I do it anyway I gotta circulate that air. I don't want the other plants to get all moldy and gross. But anyway, this and the other peace lilies in here, I'm not sure they like that. So I may be moving them back into my plant room where it's just bright. And I have little baby fans, but not an overhead fan. That will dry them out too soon. And let me see if that's it. I think I'm going to be wrapping this up soon. Wait. There's one more here. Hold on. Let me go through. I have these guys here. The sun finally came out, and I just wanted to make sure they got some light today. I can't have a favorites list without going over this beautiful Philodendron Green Princess. This thing has grown so much for me. And again, she grows sort of like that Lisa behind it. Nice, thick, full stems, not leggy at all. I love it. And as long as I give her the right lighting, those leaves get bigger. I know when she's not getting enough light, she'll start shooting out tiny little leaves. But yeah, another beauty. Has not let me down. And you know, on that note, guys, I could go on and on. I lost count of how many I have here. But these are my favorites for the month of June. I hope you enjoyed. Take care and thanks for watching. It's funny, just when I thought I was done, I realized someone got overlooked. I don't know how, but my enjoy. This plant has grown so beautifully for me. Oh my God, she's carefree, she's beautiful. And as you gaze at all the leaves, you see more and more beauty. She has really been a very, very easy plant to grow. She took a little while initially, but once she started going, she's a work of art. Look at that. Yeah, my beautiful enjoy. And on that note, now I'm done. Okay, guys, thanks again for watching.